Hey, it's Izzy, and what's been busy? Welcome to Reviews by Izzy, where I share a sweet review to see if this product is a good fit for you. Today I will be reviewing the Intangbo X7. Parblo was kind enough to send me this drawing tablet, so thank you, Parblo. However, I am still going to share my opinions and give you a honeycomb rating in the end to see if you should get the Intangbo X7. But first, let's unbox the tablet. I do want to give an honorable mention to the packaging. I mean, it is honestly extremely interesting how they packaged it, and I love it. So I took out my handy dandy scissors, and it's time to start unboxing. Let's do a little bit of ASMR. Here is the green Intangbo X7. They actually have three colors, so they have pink, green, and black. I chose green because I thought the color was so pretty, but I highly recommend getting any of the other colors. You're gonna love it. They actually have the shortcut keys on the side, and they're pretty small, and it was easy to maneuver, and even when I was pressing the shortcut keys, they are pretty silent, so that was a nice feature. The box had some instructions as well as a pack of stickers. Underneath all of that, you can actually start to see some of the accessories. So we do get a green stylus to match the tablet. It also has a rubber silicone piece at the top. You can also unscrew the back so you can store some of your extra tips. The metal piece at the back is also used to help take out the tips so you can easily replace them. The box came with a Parblo cloth and a drawing glove. I absolutely loved this drawing glove because I feel like it makes you so iconic as an artist to have one of these. And it came with a little pouch to store your stylus in, which I love because the stylus needs to be protected at all times. We have more instruction manuals, and underneath it came with this tiny little bag full of some of the tips with a cord so you can connect everything and a OTG 2C adapter. Once I connected everything to my Mac, it was time to head over to Parblo's website and download the driver. This program is used to help add custom features to your drawing tablet and is needed in order to use the drawing tablet. It is only compatible with certain operating systems: Android, Mac, Chrome, Windows, and Harmony. So if you have an iPhone or an iPad, unfortunately you cannot connect the Intangbo X7, which did make me a little sad, but I do believe the other operating systems make up for the loss. The setup process was extremely easy, and they do give you instructions on how to set it up. I did have some issues initially downloading the driver because Apple was refusing to download it for me. So if you run into that issue, all you have to do is go into settings, open up privacy, and click on open anyway. It's just a safety protocol that the Apple products like to follow, but once I clicked on that button, everything was ready to go. I have been doing digital art since 2019, but this was my first time using a drawing tablet, so I was really excited to see the differences. I have always done digital art on an iPad, and so the differences with using a drawing tablet, this one in particular, is based off of you connecting it to some type of monitor and you don't have a screen, which was a little weird at first, so I did have to warm up a bit, and I did some sketches on the side, and it was a little weird not being able to see the screen. Like, I'm just looking at the computer and just kind of intuitively drawing strokes, and it does take some time to gauge the tablet. On top of that, I did have to use a new art program, so I started to use 𝓕𝓸𝓵, and I have never used 𝓕𝓸𝓵 before, so it took me some time to learn the system and figure out where everything was at. But once I figured out everything, It was so smooth. I honestly really enjoyed drawing on this drawing tablet. I was drawing for long periods of time, and the stylus doesn't die on you, which is a wonderful feature because the worst feeling in the world is not being able to draw because of the battery life. But once it's connected, you can just start drawing and you don't really have to be concerned with battery life when it comes to the drawing tablet itself. I also think the color is just so pretty. I think this is the cutest drawing tablet I have ever seen. It's extremely light, it's travel friendly, and I just really liked how it matched everything. You know, I do have a green drawing tablet, but it did feel like it merged well with my computer setup, which is a really nice feature because it makes me want to draw more, and just seeing how everything was laid out, I think it will be a nice accessory with your desk setup. I wanted to initially do a little bit of work on Blender since, of course, I have been wanting to use Blender for a long time and do some sculpting, but since I didn't have a tablet like this, it wasn't possible. So I was interested in doing some 3D art, but this is, after all, IzzyBizzyDrawings. So I figured we should probably do a drawing first, and then later on, I would do some 3D art. But I do plan on using this drawing tablet in the future. Everything about this tablet was smooth. I mean, the stylus felt smooth and the surface felt smooth. So it honestly felt like I was just drawing on a piece of paper, and it didn't even feel like I was disconnected from a screen. Also, the drawing glove was really handy because, of course, when you are sliding your hand against the tablet, strokes can easily appear, which has happened to me so many times. But it was nice having that glove act as if a barrier between you and the drawing tablet. At first, I thought it was going to be a little uncomfortable since it's only like on half of your fingers. It wasn't that uncomfortable. You know, it is on half the side of your hand, but it felt really nice and I was easily able to wear it. And honestly, I forgot after a certain amount of time that it was even on my hand. So the material is very soft and easy to wear. For this drawing, I really wanted like a sketchy black and white look, so I didn't add any color. I just shaded with the black pencil, but I do wish I added some guidelines because the proportions were a little off at different points, and usually when I'm drawing on my iPad I don't add any guidelines. But I do think since I was a little rusty and because this was a new experience for me, I probably should have added some guidelines, but I still think she turned out pretty cute and I'm very happy with the results. Now, I don't know if I am going to be using 𝓕𝓸 in the future, but I do like the drawing tablet itself, and I think once you get the hang of it, you can easily start to make whatever you want. It's really inexpensive in comparison to other drawing tablets. The Intangbo X7 is only $59.99, which I think is such a good price for this drawing tablet. Now that we are at the end of the review, it's time to give a sweet honeycomb rating. I'm going to rate it 9.5 honeycombs out of 10. I deducted half a honeycomb mainly because of the lack of accessibility it has to iPad users or iPhone users. It does connect with your Mac, but I believe for those who heavily use Apple products, it could potentially be a downside. Despite a half a honeycomb being deducted, I still believe this is a really great product and is a great way for beginner artists to start if they are interested in doing digital art. So if you want this tablet, I'll have a link down in the description. Thank you once again, Parblo, for sending me this tablet. I hope you all enjoyed my review. If you want more reviews by Izzy, let me know down below and I'll do more sweet reviews. That is it for this video. If you want to become a busy bee, subscribe to join the Beehive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. God bless my sweet busy bees. Bye!